Hello, and thank you for your purchase of Backpage bot. What I would like to do now is go over some of the features and usage of the software for those that might be unfamiliar. What we first would need to do is we bring up the bot, and important feature to note is the email. Now, the easiest way to set that up is with a catch-all, and what you do is you need a cPanel domain, a domain with cPanel rather, and you put in that actual domain that's linked to your cPanel account right here. Now, what you're going to do is create a catch-all email account on that cPanel domain, and that's different for every provider, but you're going to create an email that all unrouted email will forward to. For example, okay, I'm going to give you an example. It's called the default address, and it depends on your provider. Okay, and what you do is all unrouted email will go to that address. Okay, and what you're going to do is put that whatever email you set up in here. Then what you're going to do is, obviously you would have had to created this account, so you go, before you do that, you go to email accounts and create the account. That's where you're going to set this password and everything. That's what's going to go into here. That's what's going to go into here. Now, your server and port, that information you're going to get from here. Go to Configure Email Client. You go down, and you're going to get all that information from there. Fill that in. For most people, I would recommend POP3. So you put in that port, whatever the port would be for POP3. A lot of servers is 995. And so, that's how you set up a catch-all to make sure as the bot creates email addresses, all those emails will go to one box, and when it comes to the confirmation tab, it will download and click all those links from one box, even though the ads are being posted from different emails. So I hope that explains that. The next part you need to know about is the selection box. This is where you select the towns and you select the categories that you want to post in. So you fill that out, and then you fill in these spaces here: the price of the item, the title of your ad, the location, could be DC area, let's say. Now, in here in description, this is where the actual ad goes. Now, in this space, you can put in HTML. If you're just going to do an image ad where it's just an image with a link, you fill this in. You fill in your link, and you fill in the link to the image. Now, you can get that from your photo bucket account or wherever your image host is. You can put that link in there. Other than that, if you're going to use a text or an HTML ad, you fill that out here. And once you've put in all these settings, if you want to save this campaign to use again, what you can do is click Choose File, and then type in the name of your ad, test ad.txt, wherever you're going to save that, and then you would click the Save button, and then you'll get a confirmation box. Now, if the opposite is true, if you're trying to load the campaign, you've got to go back to where you were, select that text file, click Open, and then click Load Campaign, and it's going to pull in your details. Now, there is one small caveat. After you import it, you're still going to have to go in and double check. There is a slight issue we're working on as far as making sure all the same towns and categories get imported again. So just go back through and double check that that's correct before you start it. And then what you would do at that point, once all these fields are filled in and what we would recommend is that you use a VPN, and we do have a VPN service that we recommend. If you buy that through us, then we do have a bonus and some things that we give you for doing that. So I can discuss that with you further later, but we recommend you have a VPN and you change your IP about every 5 ads. And we also recommend that you use Spintax. Now I'm going to do a separate video on how to use Spintax, and what that does, it'll automatically rotate your ad and make it unique, more unique. The bot will make your ads unique with random characters in the title and in the body, but if you want to make it so you can post hundreds of ads in a lot of categories and cities, you need to make the ads as unique as possible. So the next thing you would do is after the bot hit run, so let me just go ahead and choose a file. Actually, after the bot had run, what you do is just go to this Verify Email tab. Okay, and again, verify that that information from your cPanel is correct. And then what you do at that point is click Run and just wait. After your ads have been posted and successfully, you just click Run and just minimize the bot and just wait, and then probably within about 10 minutes it's going to be scanning that box. Now I recommend you set up an account on your cPanel that's only for Backpage messages, because you're going to get a lot of renewal messages, and also you should also add that email address to your actual email client, because you're going to get responses to that ad probably, and people will just send emails in response to that, so you want to be able to catch all those responses. So the other thing that you need to look at is your capture service account. We recommend Death by Capture. That's what we use. So anyway, that's how the bot works. It's pretty straightforward and simple. But if you have any more questions about that, then please do open up a support ticket, anything that I've left out. And I will be doing a supplementary video about how to spin ads and how to change your IP address. But that's basically everything you should need to know. Thanks a lot.